probably get in the roll 20.
Probably, yes.
Yeah.
So,
Okay,
Actually,
we are recording.
you might remind yourself from last time. You returned to the ship after venturing into the Oasis. As you returned, life just kept going. You basically remained shush about the whole thing, and it's sort of weird now that you were back in the ship, just doing whatever you were doing before. And anyway, you are heading towards the Morkargan planet. A world that will be explained further in the session, as if you didn't read the dossier. Don't worry. As you went down to your normal part-time jobs in the ship and went to do your things, the week passed rather uneventful for most. Paprika, as you were working your shift in the bazaar, cleaning and maintaining the plasma flasks and weapons and equipments of the bazaar, something would seemingly was happening. I'll cut to that right now. Things were slowly wrapping up. Suddenly, from the left side over here, a large man approaches, shadowed by two tech priests. He with angrily stomping on the ground as he moves forward. One of my cog boys has been attacked by one of the Navy officers. He has become hospitalized. Oh my! Everyone, what do you say?
Oh dear.
Everyone, the ship is gonna cease all activities of tech priests until further notice. We will wait until the culprit is arrested for his crimes against the Mechanicum. And she just kind of pushes the lever, and the entire, like, you hear the ship stop humming.
they have one lever for this because it happens fairly often.
And this they sort of like begins.
So depressed.
They begin discussing amongst themselves what to do. What do you say happened? What? Our tech priest was having fun at night, and someone hit him with a Amasek bottle or something straight in the forehead. He is in a coma for a few hours. Damn, those Navy officers must have done him in. Oh my! I'll make sure they are punished. They cannot get out of here this unassailed back. Paprika!
Yes?
You should investigate. You should investigate what happened. Be your eyes and ears in the situation. As a factor of the lakes, you should be able to do so.
As you wish, Magos.
You hear like a few seconds later, you hear like a phone ringing. Like the multiple phones are ringing down the bazaar area.
Yeah, it's right.
She begins answering the call. Hey, Cap. Yeah, no. So, you heard the news? Yes. Yes.
Oh, you heard that we turned off the life support. Well, we don't really need it.
Oh yeah. You said one of yours to try and also fix it? Oh, great to hear. Good news, everyone. Captain is on it. He's sending Vasilov to try and fix the situation. Aren't you going with him, Paprika? Aren't you part of his aid?
Sure, I suppose I should accompany, this Vasilov.
You begin walking.
I have heard of a Vasilov.
This is sort of late at night, like early morning on the ship. So, back to PC dorms. Each of you is okay. Yes.
Magos Orixes, I believe it would help in my investigations. Could I acquire an Auspex from you?
And specs.
Yes.
What do you need from me? What do you need?
I believe it might be able to assist in investigations. Perhaps find some fingerprints or traces of intoxicants.
Oh dear. She kind of fumbles into this like pile of machined parts, very, very unorthodoxly stored, and pulls out like a Auspex. Here we go, dear. This one should be able to identify, I believe, fingerprints and. Okay, I don't have the bit ready. Should be able to identify fingerprints, and if you poured alcohol in it, it should tell you how much alcohol that has in that. Maybe you're supposed to breathe in it.
Thank you, Magos.
No problem, dear. I can't believe they hit on one of our boys. They're gonna be punished severely by the Messiah. Okay.
They're going to get mecha dunked on.
Let me quickly grab you. So, everyone, it's kind of late at night, and each one of you hears a knocking on their door as Vasilov's like, wakey, wakey.
Yes, what time is it? Why do I feel like the ship has stopped?
Oh, because it has, Dardik. I'm contacting Paprika and the rest. We are gonna need to solve a mystery, or the ship is gonna just stop, and we might...
Murder mystery.
Hey,
not even
great,
dead,
of course. This is prime mystery hours. Dardik just fumbles through some of his dressers, pulls out his guns, and just stuffs them somewhere into his robes.
Meet me at this Great Star Bar on Civilian Hab Block D. He continues moving on the corridor, far, far away, meeting Matthias as well. Oh, Matthias! Now you might be muted.
Go somewhere else, please. There's stuff in the background.
Okay.
Yeah, just skip over to Chives.
Chives!
Yes.
Chives!
Yes. Yeah.
Have you heard about the tech priest?
Chives opens the doors.
Got
Yes.
hit in the forehead. We need to figure out what happened. The ship has stopped and the tech priests are doing a strike.
Ah, a general strike.
Yes.
Chives closes the door. Chives opens the door. He has not moved.
Aren't you
Yes.
coming with? We need to solve the situation.
This is technically not under my tech priest duties.
Are you gonna make me pull the Rosetta?
Chives slinks forward.
Meet me at the Great Star Bar. I'm gonna see Sister Romelia. He continues.
Wait, shit! I was meaning to mention earlier. We're gonna need to take a couple-minute break. My mom just came home and I need to help buying groceries.
Okay, don't worry.
Yeah,
I'll go
like,
do
it
that and
probably won't be needed. This will take a second. Please continue.
Wait.
Just continue.
Sister? You up?
Open the door. Vasilov.
Did you realize the engines are off in the ship?
Yes.
Yeah, tech priests, they are doing a major strike because one of them got hit in the head. We need to figure out who did it and why. And possibly bring them to justice before the ship runs out of air.
I've never... It only makes sense that they would do something to cause such jeopardy. I'm willing to join. Oh, with exception including the 2 AdMech that we are working with.
Oh yeah, they must be fine. I wouldn't think they would join in the strike. The background chimes just rave.
Chive just slowly writing on a sign.
Odinath unfair.
He sort of you died back at the Great Star Bar. Okay, let me just grab everyone and put everyone there, and the Great Star Bar. you come around and see Mako's killers just basically doing binary screaming at this man over here on the side of the table as he attempted to negotiate. You come into quite the scene. So, everyone, this is the time you're going to figure out what happened. I have some deals to do right now, so I won't be able to accompany you. I'll expect a report by later today.
Don't worry, sir. You can count on us.
As you
Yes.
wish.
Barkeep, please. May I speak with you?
Yes,
I require whatever is the strongest that you have. I'm not particular on how it tastes.
just the strongest.
Yes,
You sure?
I'm sure.
We sell to tech priests.
Well, I don't mean the strongest in lubricating function. I mean the strongest in alcohol content.
Oh, the drink up. Okay. This you want? Okay. Goes around, grabs like the strongest stuff, pours one down for you. Yeah, there you go, sir.
Yes, thank you.
Uh,
He drinks the mug and then leaves enough to pay the tab. How much is that?
I'll say like maybe 5 thrones at most.
All right. He leaves 5 thrones and then returns
That's actually
to the
kind of
party.
a lot. Just do 3 thrones. I think that sounds more about it since it was just a shot.
All right. 3. Right, now he's ready to solve a mystery.
You got absolutely hammered and now he's ready.
I'm awake, says Dardik.
Little hair of the dog that bit you.
So what's going to be? You gonna give us the man or not? The one who hit the tech priest. We come down. We still don't understand what the situation is. We are trying to investigate it right now. Oh, you are Vasilov's man, right?
That would be us.
Yes.
I believe that he has some women as well.
I raise my hand.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Anyway.
There is no offense. We are all one and the same here. Equals.
You may not have met me before, but I am Admiral Moroccan.
Ah, yes, the Admiral. I've heard much about you.
Greetings, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Admiral.
I co-run the ship of the captain. These two have been doing quite an accusation on my man, and I need someone to figure out who it was. The main culprit isn't over here, as per these two have said, and even the barkeep has said. There was some party happening last night. I'm unsure. You might want to ask everyone around. In the meanwhile, I'll try to negotiate at least for us to have air and enough time to be able to solve this issue. You could get. Hey, you're not gonna get a single bit of oxygen until we have our man.
Excuse me, I believe, Magos is your title?
Yes, Magos Oryx. I am the head tech priest of this stub.
Would you mind informing us of what happened? I am part of the
Well, I was
sororitas,
informed
so
one of my
I am an
men-
outsider.
Magos Barbaros has been hit on the head, defenseless. He was just hit on the head and now he's hospitalized. They've touched the holy man, with hitting him in the forehead. Do you know how much that is disrespectful to the machine code?
I see. Exactly where is he being treated? If you don't mind me asking, of
In the
course.
infirmary not far from here. We haven't checked on him yet. She looks too bad. Hey, maybe we should check on him before we.
Yes. Does anyone happen to have the bottle that he was struck with?
Ah, so you were struck by a bottle then?
Oh, I have the shards over here if you want to check. It was a pretty hard thing. I've never seen something like it. Straight in the forehead, full force.
Hmm.
Was
He
the
places it down.
Was it full at
like-
the time, or?
No, it was mostly empty, I believe. He came to he put a like plastic bag sort of thing, and he drops it, and you see like there is the hand, like quote unquote the handle of a quote unquote club, and then there's like the top part which is completely shattered. There might be some shards still around, so I don't recommend crawling on the floor or walking barefoot.
And what was the name of the Magos that was hit?
Barbaros. Mr. Barbaros from Mars. A good youth from Mars.
Ah, from Mars itself. That's
Yeah, it's not like
Quite
this
an honor.
last night over here.
Yes, I spent a little bit of time working with him. He was very good at his job. He didn't mess up once.
Not even once.
No, he's a diligent boy. He'll never allow himself to make mistakes. Like a Ryzenite.
I presume all the people gathered here were people who we suspect are involved. Besides, of course, the Admiral and the mad guy.
Yes, you must seek out and maybe question them a bit.
Including this gentleman here.
No, I don't know what the shit must be doing. You see this dude, just a normal ass guy with like civilian clothes, not even noble clothes. He's just like, oh yeah, I was sitting here and they just sat around me and I felt too awkward to move away. And no one pointed out I was in here before, so just keep going. I'll keep drinking my glass. And you see the glass is mostly empty. He's just bit by bit like drinking a milliliter.
May we
Right,
have your name at least?
Zako. I entered the ship on a whim.
And were you here during the events of the previous night?
Actually I was. There was having sort of a few games between, I believe, Herman and I think it was the other guy was Igor. They were having these party games. And suddenly the attack priest was on the ground. That's everything I know.
So is this Igor?
No, I don't know who that one is. He's
Alright.
thrown in his chair.
Is the Igor gentleman, are they here presently?
I know. I think they left.
So we'll have to track them down.
Very well. And you
Anyway,
say
it's
that you were
okay.
you say that you were playing games. What were the party games you were playing? Simply cards, or?
Cards, human regicide, a brawl, like traditional brawl, traditional fight. There was
Alright.
You know, Fox only, Final Destination, all that jazz.
there was another few games mixed in between, like who can drink the most before falling over.
Ah, yes, I'm very familiar with that game.
I was pretty drunk, and I still think I'm feeling pretty bad from it. I'm a very light drinker.
Yes, you've certainly been maintaining yourself. Alright, well, I can't think of any further questions to ask.
Hold off on that, lesbian.
So, Paprika, what are you doing?
Yeah, Barkeep, would you allow me to investigate your fingerprints so I can isolate them away from the culprits?
Oh, of course. He hands you his hand. Do you need them to be inked, or...?
No, I should be able to just scan them with the aspects.
Yeah, you quickly scan his hand. It's not a match with whatever fingerprints are on the handle.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
the-
Well, yeah,
the
I
bottleneck.
just needed, you know, I just needed the fingerprints so I could isolate them away.
Okay.
Yeah. Because, like, as the barkeep, I assumed he touched it, although maybe he used his robot hand.
Maybe, or maybe he wouldn't be, like, anyway. It doesn't really match, and whatever things you find of his fingerprints, they are on the bottle itself, the broken shards.
Alright. So is there just one set on the, handle?
Yeah, there's a one set that griped it very firmly, leaving like very distinct digitals on it.
I see. Alright. And is there any trace of, any, like, small trace of liquid left still in the bottle? Like coating, like some coating on the inside, perhaps?
Yeah, maybe there are a few like drops that still linger on maybe mainly on the sack itself, like mainly on the plastic bag that was holding the bottle.
Alright. I'm also going to try and drip that into the aspect scanner then. To see if it can isolate a, brand and vintage.
Okay,
Or components, or however it works.
well, it can isolate brand, but can isolate the amount of alcohol. It was a 20% alcohol drink. Heavy for beers, basically.
Very heavy for beers.
Yeah.
Probably more of like a heavy wine kind of
Yeah.
arena that it's playing in.
Yeah, especially if it's in its own kind of. Well, we don't know the full size of the bottle, but yeah.
Oh, it is quite a big. It's like a big, big vintage bottle.
Okay, yeah. So more leaning towards the upper end rather than just a simple beer.
Ugh.
All right. What were you wanting to take care of, Thespian?
I was just gonna check out the bottle itself to see if there was any brand on it, like just straight up like in the glass or like on a sticker.
It is. I mean, I was right. Something. It is an old Jimmy Nos spaceman. It's a common drink for sailors.
All right, so not especially rare.
All right. So just from looking at that, like if the person was drinking from that bottle, we could probably rule out anyone who looks like they have money. They'd probably have appropriately more expensive tastes.
Yeah, that's something we can keep in mind. Let's not rule everything out.
Hello. You see the man sitting by you, like, hello. Can I help you?
Yes. What's your name?
My name is Emuda Alia. I am a Navy officer.
And were you here last night during the party?
Yes, I was. I waited around to say anything to anyone who came investigate, actually.
Thank you. Would you mind giving us your recollection of the events last night?
Well, it began with the party. I wasn't a part of it, as I don't like these, let's be honest, almost barbaric things. And I was just sitting down, watching the things go by, and at some moment in the party, they started calling people that weren't originally on it. A young boy in the corner got called, and they also pulled a tech priest that was passing by into the fight, which they were gonna have. They put the young boy against the tech priest. They were gonna do like an age-old brawl. There was like this brawl. I don't remember who won it, but I know that afterwards the tech priest was downed. Strange thing was, is that I can't remember straight. I was lightly drunk. But
Thank you for your information.
I do remember seeing a hand reaching for the tech priest's drink from the.
I
Anyway,
see.
it's more.
Was the tech priest drinking the old Jimenez?
I don't remember the bottle, but I don't. Maybe it was a Jimenez, maybe it was a detergent. I can't be sure. At least, not literally a detergent. He kind of does a hearty laugh. But pretty much one.
Oh, hey! Hey, look, it's Dardick's friend.
Oh, only now you've realized that those guys are there.
Well, I saw them there, it's just like... brain.
Oh, Dardick to himself. Oh, Dardick's friends.
Damian, it's a pleasure to see you here.
Oh, hi Dardick. I'm currently doing quite the, I'm taking note of the whole situation. This will be a story tomorrow.
That would be quite a story indeed.
Yes.
Well... Oh, sorry.
An entire ship halted by actions of a single man. Right, Herman? Yeah, right. That Iger fella...
Herman Geheim. Now I've got to go check the notes and see if I recognize that name.
Yes, he's your buddy. From the Navy. The one you, quote-unquote, did the Palpatine speak with.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, they're both suspects. This might get uncomfortable later.
Hey.
Right. Ah, it's you. It's a pleasure to see you as well. Mr. Geheim?
Yes. Yeah. I'm not happy about how this turned out. The party's supposed to be fun. No one is supposed to get hit on the head. I mean, with a bottle.
And get knocked into a coma.
Yeah.
Yes, and this will indeed make quite a story, Darmian, provided that we all live to see it. They seem very resolute on throttling the entire ship.
And at this, you hear the discussion come to an almost end in the background. Okay, give us the men who did it, and the ship shall resume moving. You will get 50% oxygen production until it's over. They walk out.
Excuse me, Magos. Magai?
Yes, Magai.
Magapodes.
May I ask if I could join you? I wish to go see the Barbaros, I believe. I wish to examine his injuries.
Oh, of course.
Thank you. It might help us in this case.
Well, we'll be waiting for you. They're gonna be standing still until you have it done with this room.
Of course.
By the way, were there any like specks of blood on that bottle? Or will we have to look for the shards?
There were no specks of blood. At least not enough to be. Actually, no, none at all. It was pretty much like a really, really strong bump, and then maybe the blood went off, if the tech priest had any blood in the region.
Sorry, I'm just looking for something here. So in any case, I think that the next thing to do would be to ask Darmian and Herman about their experiences.
Okay.
Just for them to, give us the goods.
Okay, I wasn't here for the night, but I've been interviewing Herman here about the incident. Apparently this naval officer, the opposite leader of the opposite team, hit the tech priest in the head, right? Yeah. The tech priest was winning the brawl, Igor, that fuck, decided to hit him in the head for no reason. He had won. The tech priest won the battle and Igor couldn't handle it. It's a fun game and he couldn't handle it.
Perhaps he had some sort of pride at stake. Hey, Trixie, out. Trixie, come on. Sorry, I
Dog
just had
or
to
cat?
shepherd. Trixie's the dog. Cora's the cat. Well, he certainly seemed to have had some sort of pride on the line. To resort to such actions after a simple game.
Unbelievable, right?
Yes, truly unbelievable. On the opposing team, I think you'll have to give me just the simplest rundown of the rules of this brawl.
Well, it was a classic brawl, so you're supposed to knock your opponent to the ground. The tech priest easily did it. I didn't know tech priest could fight like that. It just almost immediately threw his opponent onto the ground. And then Igor was like, nah, hit him with a fucking bottle. I guess the guy was a bit scrawny though. His opponent was this guy who hangs around the corner. Never knew his name.
Oh, sorry, could you repeat that one? I think I missed just the right moment.
The guy, the tech priest's opponent was this corny guy, always hangs around in the corner of the store. His name is Ivan, Eileen, I am unsure. That always drinks in the corner.
Alright, Ivan, Eileen... Sorry, I just gotta write the down as the question marks. Alright, and Herman, I assume that your story basically lines up with Darmian's, given that you're the one who provided him with the story.
Pretty much everything I know.
Alright. So this Igor, what exactly is his position within the Navy?
A bit lower than mine, but still pretty high. I think he mans one of the guns.
Very well. Well, I suppose we're just going to need to have a word with this Igor. Could you tell me where his quarters are, or where he could be found?
He gives you like the direction of his quarters. He also says, knowing him, he's probably having a what's the name on English? Oh God, what do you do after drinking? It's the hangover. Well, probably drinking some tea for his hangover.
Ah, yes, of course. In that case, we'd better hurry to speak with him.
Yes.
Alright, so... That is... Basically, Dardic's course of action will be go to speak to Igor next, so...
Okay, so you're gonna divide the party, or are you just gonna keep together?
Wait, that's the bartender's account of things.
The bartenders are no longer here because I just let them go after the night ended.
Alright, so
we'll have to follow
that
them
guy
up.
wouldn't know.
However, they may be around, so asking one wouldn't be a bad idea.
Alright. While we're here, I do want to inspect the pockets of the pool table just to make sure nothing's like hidden.
Oh. Okay, you check through the pockets, you just find a few balls, you do find like a beer can. It's just empty and left there. By absolutely barbaric people.
Alright, yeah, I'll set the game back up for whoever ends up coming next and toss the can.
Matthias looks at you as he was currently playing by himself.
Romelia resets everything.
Dot.
With that.
Dot dot dot. It just triggered Matthias boss fight. You're doing it.
Oh no.
He leaves the table and
He
throttles.
leaves the table.
He
and starts
bonks me with the
beating you
cue.
with a pure pull cue.
Repeatedly.
It just
Bonk, go to jail.
snaps and he keeps swinging.
And then you hear a communique. Oh, the Sisterhood in the Vassal has cancelled all activities. The Emperor has left you.
The Emperor's left this vessel to
The killer
war.
field just shuts off.
Sets all fate points to 0.
Suddenly, demons.
Anyways. Yeah,
Okay, stand up for just a moment, Cora, and you take my seat. You can't do that. You can't do that.
yeah, with nothing being found in the pockets, I'll let Matthias do his thing. I apologize. I'll hand him a copy of the holy text.
I added to my collection of 34 of them in my bag.
I got it from you. It's just regifting.
Hey, I'm sorry for landing this on your hands. After you find the one responsible for this, bring them to me. So we can deal with it.
Discreetly, I assume. Right? Well, I was given some directions toward the
It can't
quarters
be
of this
public,
Igor
don't-
fellow.
It can't be public, don't worry. We need to appease Tech Priests. Otherwise, we are doomed.
We just suffer a long, slow death of oxygen deprivation.
But we're giving you a whole 50%. Isn't that enough for you?
I have to breathe.
We're not even using any of it ourselves.
Ah, yes, how charitable. Anyway, off to Igor's quarters.
Wait, Imuda kind of approaches. Hey, well, I couldn't stop hearing about you talking on the other side with Herman. Did he say something about the guy in the corner? I do think I remember his name now.
Yes,
It's-
Mr. Eileen,
It's
Ivlivian?
Isaac, I think it was.
Isaac.
Yeah, quiet boy, always stays in the corner. Yes.
Was that the boy that was Magos Barbaros's opponent?
Yes, he was. Yes.
Is,
Yes.
do you suppose are Isaac and Igor related somehow? Perhaps their parents had a naming scheme?
I think
can't-
those are relatively common names.
I cannot be sure.
Right.
Mm.
So Barbaros
Well-
seems to be a formidable opponent, so if he was able to knock this Isaac fellow down
Oh,
easily.
like a
the
fucking beast! Oh,
Which-
God!
which-
Just picked him up and threw him down.
Which tells me, of course, that it was someone who was who caught him by surprise that was able to fell him.
Oh, totally.
And I presume that do you have an opinion of whether it was this Igor fellow who did him in?
Igor. I think I did hear someone shout, "What the fuck, Igor?" after I saw the tech priest. But it was very
Interesting.
confusing the moment.
Well, there are two people who are sus in this particular incident, but I will withhold my judgment.
Dardic.
Yes?
May I have the location of I believe Igor's who you're investigating next? I wish to take a detour myself to go inspect the Magos' wounds.
Of course, here. He took notes of the directions and furnishes a copy for Romelia. Or for
Awesome.
Yes, Romelia.
Thank you. I'll catch up with you guys as soon as I can.
Okay.
I shall accompany you.
Okay. So you two go to the infirmary. Is anyone following them?
Well, you know what? Dardic will go along. We might as well just
Alright, the gang
everybody's
goes to the
eyes on.
infirmary.
Yeah, don't split the party. Come on, people. You know what will happen if you split.
Oh,
just-
man,
Don't split the party.
You went to the infirmary, there's like 50 fucking gene stealers, pure strange gene stealers just waiting.
Yeah.
Fools, you split the party.
Dardic's like,
been
actually, I do
waiting
believe
for
I'll
this
be a
moment."
wild card. I'll take it the long way around through the central park, maybe take another look through the storage area, and
yeah.
then eventually I'll work my way back around.
Oh, I don't have a... Damn. I don't have a pug for someone special, because I don't have a pug for Romelia on the ship map, but
You know
this
what?
is all...
I thought I might take an escape pod through the warp, go ahead, visit the Emperor's Golden Throne, hop on through the webway gate.
By the way, this is all happening inside the Heblock D. I should have got a Romelia little token, which I did forget, because I wasn't planning on using this map much. Infirmary. You all come around. Tech Priest is hospitalized. Like there are rags around his forehead, and he seems to be completely out cold. 2 medics are overseeing him, and well,
I have a quick question. Is having a recycling bin right next to the hospital bed of a tech priest like having a coffin at the foot of like a normal person's hospital bed?
Just in case.
Oh no, it's bad. They brought
Just swoosh right in.
make an excuse. Oh no, it's that bad. They already brought the recycling bin.
Hmm.
Oh no.
I'll approach. Thank you.
Oh.
Do you mind if I check him out?
No, not at all. We tried our best, and well, he doesn't look like he's waking up anytime soon.
Mm-hmm. I'll look over. I'll pull out some incense and light it before I begin examining his.
Okay. Do you wish to examine his wounds?
Yes, that is my plan.
Okay, roll me a Medicae plus 40. This is really hard to fail, I would believe.
Cora, just because I stood up doesn't mean I'm done with that chair. You can't just...
You get through and examine his head injury. It does feel like he has a little bit less metal on the forehead, and there seems to be maybe a dent on the forehead. This was really a really hard hit.
An exceptionally strong person
and
an exceptionally strong bottle.
And
Bottles are pretty strong, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
so the fact that it
They
was
are.
shattered is pretty surprising.
yeah, and it definitely is inflated. Like it is. What is not inflated? It's
Swollen.
Swollen. Yes. It's because in
Alright.
Portuguese is the same word for everything.
He certainly took his lump.
They have some eyes on top of the forehead. We're trying our best.
I see.
So, this Igor fellow, or whoever it was that did it, is incredibly strong.
What are you doing, Paprika?
Taking a look at. Does he have fingers prints? Does he have fingers to print?
One hand of his hand is like a claw. The other one is a hand.
Okay, I'm going to check. Is there a set of prints on the bottle?
No, it is not.
Okay.
I feel it would be rude for myself to proceed any further, but if any of you of the Mechanicum wish to examine his augments, that might be useful just to ensure they're functional.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm also going to just check to see, see if anything got dislodged.
On his brain.
Yeah. I mean, most likely, but just in general, yeah. See if anything mechanical got broken.
Okay.
Ah, here's the problem. The switch here was turned
Give
from
me a
on to
tech-
off.
Give me a tech use plus 10.
Okay. A 1.
Holy shit!
What the f- You quickly check through him. There is a bit of like damage on whatever thing helps his head think, like like the brain cogitator, the MCU. Is it MCU? No, MIU. Oh, MCU is something else. Mind Impulse Unit.
Marvel Cinematic Universe.
It's the cranial circuitry.
Yeah, it's a bit damage on the front, but it shouldn't knock him out entirely. It should just make him slow. As you go check through him, you realize that his filtration system is overworked.
I see.
Quite a bit overworked, actually. A lot.
Let me guess. It's let me guess. His filtration system is it like clogged with alcohol or whatever?
It is... Okay. It's not clogged, it's definitely overused. Whatever thing he was using to clean his blood has been completely wasted. Whatever solution he was using, whatever anti-toxicant he was using.
Oh god, so all we needed was like one of those Jiffy Lube people to come in and like pull out the filter and show it as like, hey, do you want to get this replaced while you're here?
You don't know exactly if it seems to stop working for quite a while. You don't know if it's how much alcohol he still has on his blood.
Do I know how to replace this? Or, clear it out?
Yes, you could replace this.
Okay, Magi, we need a replacement filtration system.
Hey, guys, can you teach a session without me this week?
What happened?
Family things.
Okay. I will need something from you later today.
If I need to show up later today, I can do it, but I can't be here the entire time. I'm sorry.
Okay, fine enough. I think we should continue. Because otherwise...
This
It just-
looks like a really fun adventure. I wish I could have been here.
There are more fun adventures to be had.
Oh, they are. Certainly.
See ya.
Farewell.
Okay. I could try to see a replacement on my bazaar. Give me a moment. She seems to call someone. Yeah, no. Filtration system.
Similarly, does this man have any visual augmentations or optical mechadendrites or anything of the sort?
Only visual augmentation on his eyes.
All right. Can I see if he has any if he keeps any video any video logs?
Oh, certainly.
Oh, that's a good idea. If he was bonked in the front of the noggin, he'll probably have seen the one who bonked him in the front of the noggin.
Keep using that tech. With that deck use, you see, you go through the archives. The visual feed doesn't seem to have visual feed though. It seems that it doesn't record visual. It records sort of audio and text that he sees. Through like labels of drinks and whatever, you hear like, you hear a fight, and you basically be hearing a fight, then you hear a bonk, and then you just hear people screaming and shouting as the night goes on.
Do I in fact catch someone screaming, "What the fuck, Igor?"
Yes, you do.
That's interesting.
Thing is, that doesn't necessarily confirm or deny anything, because we've all played Among Us. We know how easy it is to pull that particular switcheroo.
Either way, it does confirm at least someone's recollection of the events is closer to truth.
Damn.
Yeah, but human memory is very fickle. It's good to have the concrete, recorded evidence.
Yeah.
My
Is
only
he
concern is that we'll catch Igor before his hangover subsides.
Magos Kiros like approaches and looks over his boy. What they have done to you. Paprika, what they've done to my boy.
They hit him very hard.
No. Shut down the ship. We already did that. Oh.
Well, we're certainly doing our best to figure out who did this to your boy. I do hope you'll take that into consideration because my blood cannot hold that much more oxygen.
Talking about blood holding stuff, you said his filtration is not working.
Yes, his filtration system isn't functioning currently. We're
Maybe we
working
should
on
do a
getting
blood.
a replacement.
Maybe we should do a blood test and see how fucked up this boy is, and if he needs some sort of just something to quell the fucking alcohol before he perishes.
Yes. That would be helpful if none of the Mechanicum mines, of course.
Yes, I have this Auspex here. I believe it's capable of doing so.
Oh, actually, that makes it much easier.
Alright. Should I test anything for this?
What would an X-Auspex? Probably
It's-
tech use.
Yeah, it's usually, I think, a tech use plus 10 for an Auspex use.
Okay, give me a tech use plus 10. 1 again. Oh,
Damn.
Oof. So close.
you take a sample and read alcohol, blood, something else. Other substances. The Auspex doesn't seem to be not tailored but not calibrated to detect what other substances are in this boy.
I see.
Pardon me, Magos Kiros, Magos Orixes?
Yes.
May we borrow your hands for just a moment?
Okay. Gives you her hands. Why?
Paprika, Dardic takes it over to Paprika and, like, gestures toward the, fingerprint thingy.
Oh, none of them too.
Alright, none of them match? Okay. Figure we might as well just rule that out right away, because... Oh, sorry, Cora.
Posturers.
Tech priests are very strong.
Very well. We're gonna keep up with our boy. You go calibrate that thing, Paprika.
I see. I suppose, if I if I compare the alcohol content to the previously scanned wine or whatever, does that seem to match?
It seems to have a little bit more alcohol, quite a bit more percentage.
I see. So this wasn't his bottle after all, then.
It was someone else's. Possibly a sailor's.
Yes.
On a ship.
Or he simply drank quite a lot more, but who knows at this point?
Yeah. I have a feeling that the solution might not be so ridiculously complicated as that, so...
Megai, could I possibly get your assistance, in calibrating this Auspex?
Oh, sure. She's gonna help you, giving you an additional plus 10.
Should I
Which is...
roll again,
Yes.
or...?
What do you prefer, Andrew? 1 degree of success, or try go for multiple?
I mean, it doesn't matter to me. It'll probably work either way.
Okay.
What do you like?
Bippity beep boop.
Let me just... Oh yeah, just split the plus 10, you succeed.
Okay.
She helps you calibrate. What do you think would be on the bar? Let's download drugs.h.
Yes.
And
Drugs.h seems apropos.
it begins downloading. Okay, so let's see if they medicated our boy. And he begins doing matches. 2 matches on this particular blood. There is alcohol, there is Obscura, and Friendzone.
No.
Obscura and what?
Friendzone. Friendzone is a frenzy drug, and Obscura is a highly illegal drug.
Hmm.
That
Good.
don't mind. It makes you, yeah. That is concerning.
Yes.
Why would you
Indeed.
attack? What they have done to you, you poor boy.
Hmm.
Another
Um,
case of Tech Priest doing lots of illegal drugs.
You wouldn't.
Cyberurgents, do you have anything to any sort of drug counteractant?
There
we may
perhaps
have
should be
occupying
detox
agents.
around.
Yeah, he keeps searching through a few cabinets and finds a little bits of detox. Okay, I'm gonna start injecting the boy. Why do I keep calling him boy?
Please,
Infectious, really.
He
please
begins
do make sure this
injecting,
boy is safe for all of our sakes.
He's still not waking up, but that the detox work.
Yes, it'll help him in the long run, at least.
We'll
Well,
have a lot more patience for the severe hypoxic condition if you don't figure this out.
Paprika, now we shall leave you. Find us our culprit.
Also, Brass, when Jesusaur said 50% oxygen, he didn't mean they were turning up the oxygen percentage. He meant just, in general, the oxygen output has been cut down to 50%.
No, but that's what hypoxic means. Low oxygen.
No, I think
Hyperoxic
high-
would be.
No, I think high is
No,
high is-
hypo. Hypo is
Hypo
low.
is lower. Hyper is higher.
Yeah, that's why hippopotamus are low.
Listen, I can rattle this off while drunk. Do you want me to go over hypoxia again? Because I can.
I mean, well, you're not
You
drunk
know
right
this.
now, are you?
No.
Well, do it then.
Okay.
All right, the one we're
Uh,
dealing with is hypoxia, which is a hypoxic condition caused by a lack of oxygen in the surrounding air.
No, I said do it then, as in do it when you're drunk.
Oh, I thought you said do it then. I said do it then.
No, do it then.
Do it then. I'm challenging your ability to remember this.
No, I'm saying do it when you're drunk.
Okay. So.
Okay,
You go down.
give me a minute.
No! Brass, don't get drunk mid-session. We actually drunk.
No,
Brass,
I'm not gonna do that.
Drunk dress is funny, but hey.
Did you? I'm sorry. Did you say brunk dress?
Drunk is funny.
By the
Anyway.
way,
I'll remember that.
yeah,
You
by
go
the way,
down
does-
to the for the.
Does someone arrive with the filtration system, or that'll be just handled by the Cyberurgents?
They'll be handled by the chirurgeons.
Okay.
Just gonna take up a valuable space in my notes for brunk dress because I need to remember that.
No! Anyway, you go down to the common habitation, where a lot of stores and common things for the civilian population of the vessel reside. It's a rather peaceful area of the ship, with people going from door to door, store to store, buying and enjoying themselves. Quite cozy.
Oh man, I see you really leaned into the general, huh?
Oh, the general store.
Oh, it's because you don't know the joke. I guess you know if you read the flyer.
I probably read the flyer, but I do not remember what this is.
Tau Embassy, it's on another map, smiley face.
Yes. Yeah, because that's the section for the Tau Embassy. Anyway, you come down and you're gonna need to figure out if a Mr. Igor is here.
I'm very concerned that Igor's in this room because I don't really want to be in this room. There's unpleasant things in this room that I really don't want to look at right now.
I know that. I know a couple of these anime characters that are just sitting around, and I just find it funny.
Oh, thank
Okay.
God for that anime database. Like, it helps.
Is that a tea kettle?
Yes, that is a tea. That is actually a coffee kettle.
Is that the fucking...
What?
I can save some time.
Mm-hmm.
Whom?
You can go to the
Ding,
general
ding.
to save some time.
God damn it!
That you walk into General Gerard's geriatric vehicles. I forgot the fucking. Oh god, give me a second.
Take your time.
Ah, yes. Dardick's my name, derailing the plot is my game.
You
General
go
this
to
man
Gerard's
clearly has
General
nothing to do.
Geriatric Vehicles Emporium venue.
Exactly. You enter his store and he welcomes you. Welcome. What do you need over here? I have vehicles.
Yes, I would like to save some time. I'm looking for a man named Igor. Have you seen him?
Oh, I have seen him coming down from the bar. The good old chap always stops by and fakes buying a car before leaving. It
Sounds very unpleasant. What does he look like?
It's always funny because he goes to buy the shittest car and then never finishes the transaction. He has a really weird big hat. Like, he has fingers on the head itself. Also, he's old as fuck. With a beard.
so hat, old, AF, beard. I double checked that this man just has the mustache.
Anyway, anything else that you want? You want a space aircraft?
No, I believe that is all I'm looking for. You have a pleasant day, General. Right, we're looking for an old as fuck man with a big hat and a beard. That could describe many people, but at least it narrows
No,
it down.
I'm pretty sure I see on this map exactly who that describes with the name Igor.
I mean, I'm looking at it as well, and I'm very sad that we have to go there. Can we do like a splinter cell thing where like we carefully lure one person away with whistling and cameras?
Oh man, I'll pull out my Hitman coin.
And hit
I
my
have the
briefcase while you're at it.
briefcase.
We really might need it.
Yes. Anyway, you all
Alright,
like.
we line abreast and synchronize our steps as we continue down the hallway.
A guy looks down, looks you just standing there, goes around.
Sees us walking along like JoJo, like we're in fucking JoJo Part 3.
Everyone's taking cool steps except Dardick because Slouchgate is literally his quirk.
Okay, go for it, everyone. I won't stop you for a while.
And we've immediately lost step.
Oh,
Matthias?
So,
I'm here.
by the way, are there any walls here, or?
No, there should be pillars, but I kept from putting them on. There are like pillars on each corner.
Alright.
Let me just place them in the middle.
Open and spacious design.
Yeah, it is very spacious. This place is supposed to kind of counteract the closed nature of Voidcraft. You see
there's-
dogs.
There's some very important animals missing from this collection of animals, and I think you know exactly what I'm thinking.
Yes.
I can think of. I'm scared.
These dogs seem to pay to get you grab their attention, but this one you don't. You don't seem to be able to.
Sad.
JPEG is safe.
These certainly are adorable creatures.
From the counter of the
You-
table, you hear a man shout, like bellow. Hey, looking to buy any exotic trades? I have dogs. I have these weird animals.
I have to add, I'm very sad that you've added JPEG to my short list of possible dog names.
Sheepeg's
But-
a good name. Like
We're just looking, thank you.
Is this what you wanted, Brass?
That's what I wanted.
Thanks,
Okay.
Andrew. Thanks. I'll open that thing over now.
I understand immediately.
Anyway, you're looking to buy anything? I am.
Does the capybara have a price tag?
No, the big hamster does not have a price tag yet. We discussed this, and how much you want it, and what's your purpose with it. I'm not selling no war animals, you see. This capybara is a domestic, marvelous creature who doesn't deserve to be put on a battlefield.
No, you're absolutely correct, and I would never dream of doing something like that.
It is a fat hamster, so be careful.
How much is it?
It is expensive, and this one is one of the good ones, the one for exhibition. This one in particular, 1,000 thrones.
Can I take out a line of credit?
No, only thrones on hand. No credit. You know what the old adage when the animal salesman sold a bear and the bear ate the animal salesman? Yeah, because he did credit.
I'm not certain I've heard that adage, but I think I take your meaning.
Australian animals are quite strong.
I wish he was Vostroyan. He just leaves it at that.
Dardic might consider doing a crime later, but but we need to keep
Brass,
going.
I have you on record saying that now. Do you understand that?
Dirty commits a crime. It's just it's always sunny side screen.
He alright. This man's like, hold on, someone just stole my capybara, pulls the lever. This ship isn't moving until I find out who.
Pulls out.
Pulls the lever, the hamsters all stop running on their wheels in the engine room.
And they really need to stop putting so many levers that do that around.
If you want like a logical explanation, the techniques can just shut down the reactor should they believe it to be in danger.
Yeah, and that'll leave us running on a sanctified battery power. What the heck is going on here?
What?
Down here. This
Sorry, there seems to be a lot of stuff.
southwest corner of the map.
Oh, okay, yeah. This seems to be this is a church. This is a cathedral.
Interesting. Alright, well, I think we recognize Igor from here, so we might need to stop putting this off. Dardic says, while continuing to try to put it off.
Matthias, someone shouts your name from over here. Oh,
Where?
Matthias! Come
Oh,
here.
hello?
I have something to talk with you.
Oh?
Hey. You are with Vasilov, right?
I'm associated with him, yes.
Please sit down. This will be a long explanation.
Alright. I sit.
Your friends are not close enough. Okay. So, Matthias, you are going down to that pre-wedding thing, correct? On the planet.
Yes. Believe so.
As Vasilov said, And I see that you are a loyal member of the Emperor by your speech in the cathedral this week. By your sermons.
Yeah, well, of course. We're all servants of the
mind-
Emperor, but
Would you
I pride
mind
myself on
doing
it.
something for me?
what
There
exactly?
is. We are I am investigating a potential leak from the board that oversees the Tau embassy. The Tau mentioned something they weren't supposed to know, and we are concerned about a possible spy within the board.
Is it something I'm not supposed to know either?
Now you know, and this is important.
Alright, I can look into it, but
I wasn't able to get a invite to that party, and we have scheduled a quote-unquote hit on the ambassador.
I understand, but also, do you think that's a good idea?
No, it is a petty thing. We're supposed to give her a drug to give her Tau diarrhea.
That's
It's
not a
supposed-
hit. Okay.
No, not entirely. It's supposed to be petty enough, but a spy would think to stop it. That's as much as you want to know. The
And
thing is,
why exactly are you trying
Telling-
to give them this?
because you see, I told the board about this plan of ours. Everyone in the board has been made aware through a trustful aid of mine. Therefore, if anyone in the board, if the Tau acts weirdly before the day of the wedding, it means she has been informed of our plans, or at least the day of the pre-wedding thing, whatever that is.
I do put on my finger. I'm like, isn't the idea that we're supposed to, not do anything to these Tau?
Well, if
This
you
sounds like you're doing things out of, well,
don't
I open my redemptionist books. Hate?
It is not hate. It is
But
negotiation.
there is no hate for the Xenos in this book. I point at to where it says heretic, mutant, etc.
Yeah. Basically what he says is, it's not of hate. It's out of not enabling the Tau to make a statement or even make a good showing. That would be the idea of the fake hit. However, you see, the hit is going to be administered to her through a drink she drinks every single day. And this, if she doesn't, it means she's being informed. If she ever asks about if the drink has been tampered with or attempt to do a test, it means she does know. So in this poisoned quote-unquote drink, it will be administered the day of the wedding, just before she heads off. So if you are able to inspect her for that day, we will be very welcoming for me. He puts down like a bag, a small little like an envelope, and slides it over to you. 100 thrones as a deposit.
Suppose so.
300 more if you do your task and report back. 600 if you are able to catch the spy and make it look like an accident. Are we clear?
I'm all for catching spies, etc., but I don't think your plan's very good.
No, it is simple, yes, but the previous the information that leaked was as petty as this. Just so you understand, the embassy and the Imperium do place these sort of tricks against each other every so often. You know, we like to be hostile, but not violent against one another.
So we're planning a brown wedding is what's going on.
I look at the book. I look at the creed, the Redemptionist Creed.
What's the Redemption Creed?
It tells me what to hate.
I mean, we should. You win.
I'll see what I can do, I guess. Kind of like scratches the back of his head.
You are a nobleman, and you are resourceful, I expect you to succeed, at least in knowing if there is a leak of information. Of all people that know are the members of the board, me, and you.
I see. Alright.
And I know for a fact it can't be you because you never been to the planet of the embassy, where the leak happened. Are we understanding?
I suppose so.
Very well. We will enter in contact in the future. He walks away.
Just kind of look at the envelope. I don't know if it's that. I pick up the envelope.
An unpleasant bit of business, I presume? I
Alright.
didn't hear all of it, but just kind of inferring from the look on Matthias's mask.
Unpleasant, yes. Not really something I want to do. Something hurts relations, I put in quotation marks.
Well, speaking of hurting relations, I think we're going to have to pry Igor away from what appears to be a meeting.
They seem to be just talking like small talk amongst each other, talking about previous experiences as nobles and naval officers, talking about how fun facts and such and so on.
Probably.
Just trying to think of the best way to approach. Oh, sorry.
I'm looking around for distractions. That's it.
Yeah.
There's dogs.
Okay.
Welcome back. So first of all, does Igor look yoked? Does he look just absolutely stacked? Is he a pile of 8-packs?
8-pack? He looks strong, but not a pile of 8-packs. Like, he looks strong enough.
Alright. So with a sufficiently large weapon and enough momentum, he could... He could knock out a tech priest, presumably?
Give me an evaluate check. Evaluate this man, Braz.
Don't think my evaluate skill is very...
Ooh. Can I do a Medicaid? Can I do a Medicaid check to examine his muscles?
Can I do logic?
Roll your both. Just roll your both with a +10. Like, this is...
I can attack you!
Yeah, you feel like, yeah, he has enough
Darn, I can't tell.
This man is weak as a note, man. Darn
He's wearing heavy cape, he's wearing a uniform, Dardic can't tell.
Yeah, no, you realize he might be able to break at last in the right angle in the against the right opponent.
Alright, I nod to myself.
Alright, and did our orders come through the captain, or did they just come through Vasilov?
What orders?
Yeah, to investigate
Investigation.
this happenstance.
Through Vasilov, through Captain to Vasilov to you.
Alright. So in that case, we do have a little bit of official authority in this matter. Oh yeah, and through the Admiral. The Admiral wanted us to investigate this too. You know, we can name drop Moroccan.
Name dropping.
We're no Arbides, but we do have authority on this.
Alright, that's good.
Okay.
Pardon me, sir, do you happen to be, Igor, was it?
Oh. Oh, yes, that is me. What's the issue? Oh.
Oh, there's just a small matter concerning concerning the current oxygen supply of the ship, which is looking a bit squivvy at the moment.
The deck. Don't tell me the deck breach shut down the ship.
Then I won't. I won't tell you that the tech priests have, shut down the oxygen aboard the ship.
Oh, they have. Damn. Really?
It's true.
They only cut it to 50%.
Either way, we would like to request your assistance.
Of course.
For the oxygen. With
How
all
may
these
I
people
help?
breathing, eventually the bottom of the ship will be filled with carbon dioxide, and the oxygen will only be in the top.
That is
Right.
To begin with, could we see your hands?
Of course. He shows you he has like a robo arm.
I feel like we would need to
No, he doesn't have a robo arm.
just for the sake of some decorum, we might need to pull him away from his meeting.
Yeah,
This
I was about to
conversation?
say, hey, let's probably take him out instead of doing all this police shit in front of all these people.
Yeah. If you'll excuse us, ladies and gentlemen, we just need a word with this man for a brief moment. And I'll take him down here to this
course.
cafeteria.
You see Ezekiel. You're also gonna arrest him.
Oh
It's
no,
not
we're
an
not.
arrest.
Uh-huh.
We have no formal
Okay.
authority to make an arrest. We're only conducting the investigation.
On behalf of the admiral and the captain,
Okay.
never saw Igor again.
Hey, Andrew, what the fuck did you do over here?
Do where?
Here.
Can you shift bang?
Yeah, I did.
That
Oh.
was not me.
Oh,
It wasn't.
You're red. You're red. So I fuck. Nova.
Oh dear.
It was you. Anyway, let's go back to the actual session.
The candles are suspiciously placed, is all.
Oh yeah, just because
I literally think Jesus just copy pasted candles onto there. I don't think there's any.
suspicious. Chaos code. I may have accidentally put like pseudo accidentally. Anyway, I'm going to reset the song and probably actually change something.
I misheard
get-
you.
I do like LA Noir's
I
soundtrack.
accidentally put Brazil or something.
I guess you move him away, and
Yep.
Because-
I would point toward this cafeteria area here, just because
over here.
there's only one person
Down.
Yeah, south.
oh,
The southernmost area where there's fucking no one.
You enter the pseudo famous restaurant, Kadia Cooks.
Ooh.
There's only one man in there cleaning the tables.
Mhm.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. I do believe that I saw one of your chairs off in the other area. Would you please go? You might want to go fetch that.
My chairs? I spent all my thrones in this. Oh god, they stole my chairs!
Sprinting.
Dardic is gonna lock the door.
I see him spring like a true madman.
Well, okay. I trust
We have
Dardic.
privacy
He's
now.
a smart fella.
See, that feels unnecessary.
I would agree. We probably just could have told him we needed to talk. However,
Oh, you're gonna try to beat me up or like
No, no,
Oh.
I'm
No,
afraid
I feel like
not.
that It
No,
might
no,
be
I-
dangerous to our health, given the evidence.
I'm a sister of the
just-
Hospitalier. Battle is not what I am suited for.
I would just like to see your hands, is all.
he shows you his hand. Is it about last night? I can tell you all about that last night.
Yeah.
Yes, that
Oh,
would be
uh,
preferable.
We
Yeah.
wish you would.
So, does the Auspex match his,
It
fingerprints?
does. It does.
Okay.
Alright. Alright, so what's your account then, sir?
Well, the night was going well. Me and Herman were drafting people from the bar. we're having mad fun. I bring this guy on the corner, Isaac, to my team, and well, Herman gets a tech priest from his. We are gonna have a brawl, and well, I think we are prepping our fighters for it. Mr. Isaac is like, he has a little drink he pulls out of his pocket and serves it over to the tech priest before the fight as a sign of good thing. The tech priest also gives him something, but I don't think he did drink it anyway. They begin fighting. Basically, the tech priest immediately picks up my teammate, throws him in against the ground, and the boy's already on the ground. The tech priest jumps on top of him and begins just strangling the poor Isaac boy.
I see.
You see, on that situation, I realized I could have killed that man. I grabbed the nearest bottle in my hand, gripped it steady, and hit it over. A bit harder than I assumed I was going for.
Indeed, you possess some incredible strength.
Oh, I don't actually know what came over me. I was just desperate because the tech priest just gave me this look of... I thought I was going to be next, honestly.
You were protecting one of your men.
Very well. So you say that you would dispute an account that would say that the fight had already ended when the tech priest was struck?
Yeah. I don't know.
Here.
It was still fucking... It was kicking, pulling, jumping above my man. And I knew what I needed to do. Simple as
Interesting.
that.
You mentioned Herman. He's a friend of yours.
Oh yes, we had many competitions before.
This Isaac fellow, how familiar are you with him?
Not at all. He always is in the bar, actually, every so often, actually. But he never talks. Hardly partakes in any of the challenges. It's only I remember pushing him a bit to join me that night. And he did.
So just so you hear what Igor has counted so far. Igor's account was in brief. He planned to have a team brawl with Herman. They drafted their picks. Isaac gave the tech priest a drink, some sort of libation before the fight, and then was subsequently beaten within an inch of his life by the tech priest, and was stopped by Igor hitting him over the head. That is Igor's account of the events.
And I'm pretty sure the tech priest was preaching some sort of binary.
Yes.
Alright.
Can
Ooh, paprika.
yeah, actually,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're on the same page.
Yeah. Real quick though, did you catch someone yelling something to you after you struck him?
Yeah. Harmon himself screamed, "What the fuck, Igor?" He kept going on about how I hit the man, but come on, it was clearly killing one of the crewmates.
Of course.
All right, I'm going to check that. I'm gonna check that log. Also, so the log is you said it's not actually a video log. You said
Yeah.
It's out. It's
Audio and I think text he saw.
yeah. All right. Anyway, but yeah, can I check that audio log for what he was screaming in binary?
Okay. Through the secretive language of binary, what it once was sort of like just like a buzzing noise you have heard every so often started being, this is binary, going really fast and really frantic. It reads as something, "Oh no, they are going to get me. No, get the fuck out. No, please get the fuck out of me." As you hear the fight continue on.
As they're kind of reviewing that, Darvik is just...
So also, I assume now that we're looking at it more, the fight goes a lot. Does sound like it's continuing further than just picks him up and throws him down. Like there's some like struggling noises as I assume it like sounds of like strangling or so.
It becomes more clear as you have more notion of what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Of what. And there's a bit of struggle. There's a bit of gasping air as. Yeah, this is more. It's clearer now as the screams and like commotion started fading away to the what actually happened.
Tell me, Mr. Igor, may I have your rank, actually? It would be a more proper way to address you.
No.
Jesus?
Wait, she was just answering no.
I'm making you look up naval rank. I can give you naval ranks if you want.
Give me a naval rank. I just wrote down naval officer.
So the highest one is like captain, which isn't specifically like the captain position. It's just the rank. But it goes up. If you want this guy to be like a lower officer, then it goes up like from ensign, lieutenant junior grade, lieutenant, lieutenant commander, commander, and then
about
captain.
the same rank as Herman, maybe a little bit beneath him. So I gave
So,
him
I would guess like a lieutenant commander or commander is what I would
Herman's a
probably
vice
peg him.
admiral. Herman's a vice admiral.
Oh, he's up there. So yeah, a vice admiral in that case.
Okay.
He's like
That's above like those. It goes into like the flag ranks.
Yeah, he's like a lower vice admiral.
Yep. Vice admiral or rear admiral.
Yeah, rear admiral. That's my
Alright.
rank.
Very well, admiral. You've had a lot of experience with watching people in brawls and in unseemly places, I would presume.
Yes, of course.
Do you know of any substances that might provoke such a violent response? Besides copious alcohol, of course.
Well, copious alcohol, of course.
It sounds like this was an unusual spate of violence
I mean,
for even any one of you to witness.
unusual. Yes, it was like Jack Priest was possessed or something.
Would you have?
Could you identify any substance that might
Not a
produce
man of
this effect?
substance myself. I don't usually like hang around the lower halves of the planet. If you catch my drift.
Oh, of course.
So I wouldn't be entirely sure.
So
But it was very
say
unusual
this-
just as far as alcohol. I'm sorry, just that's the last one.
yeah. So you say this Isaac handed the tech priest something to drink, right?
Yeah, I think it wasn't labeled. It was from Isaac's personal
I
things.
see. Did Isaac? So it's from Isaac's personal stash. He wasn't handed it by someone else beforehand.
No, I don't think so.
I presume you didn't see Isaac taking pulls from the same bottle?
Maybe he did. I think I did see him. The tech priest gulped it down. Just gulp.
I'm exchanging a look with Paprika and Romelia.
Yeah, I know what's going on.
I don't suppose you know where we could find this Isaac.
Let me think his quarters. I can give you some. He let me show. He goes through like a data slate. Yeah. You can see his room. Maybe he's in there. He gives you like the directions to his room from a database.
Thank you very much.
Well, I suppose I just have one last question.
Yes.
This is about Herman. Has he been acting at all unusual lately?
No, he's actually more usual. Even during the party, he was just having fun and everything.
Very
So,
well.
He always is a bit. I don't know if you know, but he's also always drinking a bit.
A bit of a tippler. I have noticed. But it sounds like that. In any case, unless anyone else has any questions for the good admiral.
I hope you don't mind if we contact you through your slate. Your testimony will be invaluable.
No problem. Farewell. Can
Alright.
can I?
With that, we could probably unlock the door from the inside, so we're not
Yeah.
trapping Igor in here.
Yeah, free to go. Not like we're gonna jump him.
Like, Igor's been messing with the lock for 20 minutes. He's crying.
He's walking into the door like an NPC and clips through.
As you unlock the door, you see the man with a chair.
Oh, I move out of the way for him.
But let's go. He looks around. The room is full.
What? None of you thought I had been lying about that chair, had you?
You see him just keep looking left to right, clearly confused.
We'll leave him to his,
To his manic confusion on the extra chair. I suppose we have one last person to investigate, and I think we know the story.
Well, it is always good to put the final button on it, so to speak.
Of course.
So they did give us, Tau Embassy. It's on another map. I didn't notice that before.
Yeah.
Right, so if there are no protests, we should probably make our way to where we were pointed toward for Isaac's room.
Wait, hold on. I'm looking for the purple orc.
You're not gonna find it.
Oh,
Are we not going to find it because it's not here, or
I don't know. You
is
might
that
have
the
a-
purple orc?
Oh, fuck. Anyway, so do you guys want to change maps or do you want to fuck about?
Oh shit, I see it. Yeah, we should probably get going. But I see it now.
You see what?
I see something hiding conspicuously.
Oh god, oh dear
Oh
god.
no! Oh no!
Yeah,
Oh no!
What,
I'm
where?
looking for the...
You found it?
it's right here.
Where?
It's clipped
Where?
into
I'm
the.
looking.
It's clipped into the
You
object.
did it!
You fucking did it! You point towards this direction, you see a purple orc hiding in plain
Where's the
fucking
purple? Oh god, there it is. You
Yeah,
found
it was hiding in the crates. It's an exotic species.
Excuse me, sir, how much for that purple orc?
You brought it to the Tau Embassy.
Ah, blast!
Damn! Holy shit! I can't believe you found it. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get away with this one.
I believe that's something we should report to General Vasilov soon.
By the way, you got a fate point, a fate threshold. The purple orc will no longer show up.
F.
I guess.
Oh,
You found the purple orc. You
Yeah,
did it.
that was the gag.
I can't believe this.
I will say though,
It just sought
Thespian,
sanctuary in the embassy.
I will say though, Thespian, we did have a gentleman's agreement to hand that fate threshold to Chives, who has 2.
Oh, that's true. Then I shall. Then by God, I shall spread the good word of the God Emperor to the whole party.
I mean, like I thought I was safe. Then Brass pointed the mannequin and tested me like, oh, I see it. I was like,
No, hold on. I'll show you exactly where I was looking. I was looking in the chairs because I thought someone was sitting on the purple orc, and then I turned over and I was just like, wait a minute, is that?
I
'Cause
tried
I
to find
thought-
a big enough map because I thought you're never gonna look at that specific crate, and if you do, it's gonna be fast. Anyway, that was a thing. You find the purple orc. Good job.
Wait,
Um,
man, you should have had like a little guitar sting for when we found it.
I mean,
It's like,
it didn't have...
"Neow."
Anyway, you get the cords and start going through the ship. I should have, once again, don't have.
While we have a moment away from prying eyes, Dardic is just gonna make absolutely certain that he's got his weapons ready.
Yeah, I have everything within my robes. I'm gonna send a fucking message to Vasilov. I saw what I believe to be an odd Xenos running into the Tau embassy.
That was like,
what
oh,
was
that's just a
it?
Tau. There's many of them here.
Anyway, you go.
No, it looked like a purple orc. What? That's ridiculous. I've never seen a purple orc.
That is ridiculous. It just it is a towel. It is just like purple, but it's slightly blue, right? Right?
I might have seen wrong. I am unfamiliar with Xenos faces.
Did it have a ionic shape on the forehead?
Poor Romelia. She was so
You-
close and yet so far.
You walk and walk, and eventually reach down a small corridor. There seems to be three naval officers talking amongst each other. They seem to almost immediately notice your appearance and look back to each other and keep talking.
Interesting. This isn't ominous in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Do we know which of these rooms is Isaac's, or do we just need to knock on doors?
Counting down, it should be this one.
Yeah, that's okay. Figured. Then I'll just begin my approach.
Are there secrets in the rooms? Is there a reason we need to knock on all the doors?
I'm not gonna disturb other people.
I should have put in the paperwork in here.
You could have. That would have been the play.
Fuck!
If we hadn't found the purple orc, then I would absolutely be knocking down every single door.
Like that. I'm gonna do a GM trick and say there are no rooms in most of these.
Yeah, no, I figured.
Just to save time and make map making.
Excuse us.
Hello. You may pass. Yes, everyone, make way, make way.
Do you?
Actually,
Actually, what?
Dardic, would you want to take over?
Of course. Do you happen to know a man by the name of Isaac?
They look amongst each other. Yes, that would be me. Why is that?
Oh, it's just a matter of business from the bar, which we heard that you frequented.
Yeah. This one's Isaac?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that looks different.
Yeah, I figured.
There was some sort of unfortunate incident last night, which we heard you may have been involved in, and we wanted to make sure that you were medically well.
And it's. What do you mean? Oh, that thing that was.
We heard you suffered a terrible injury.
Nothing at all. You can distinctly hear a groan in between his voice. Like,
Right.
I am Sister Romelia, training under the Hospitaliers. So any of your injuries would be.
Just a quick question. It's just a little thing I do. Do you know the path of the Emperor?
I believe we do have someone who is an expert on the path of the Emperor.
They look amongst each other.
Me sitting here as a sororitas being asked if I know the Emperor.
No, so guys, 90-10 chance? That's a fucking code phrase. Where the code phrase, they're trying to ask if you're cool and do drugs.
Tell me,
Anyway, I need to leave. I have things with the missus.
Dardic kind of slides right in here and leans against the wall. Oh no, please. Tell me, did Mayos Barbados know the path of the Emperor?
I don't know. He probably knew the path of the omelette, sire.
Of course.
I'm terribly sorry, but is something the matter? You seem tense.
You see him starting to sweat. Is that I don't like being accosted on the front of my room by 4 strangers.
That is.
I
that
have
is
given
very
you my name.
stressful.
I'm quite offended.
And you know what? Makes me nervous is the thought of losing oxygen by measures.
Oh, that will be fine. Just you know, Captain I remember Iger can just ask for forgiveness and.
I was muted.
Oh,
But I would like to say.
sorry.
Oh,
Do you want to
of
go
course.
talk about the Emperor?
I was well. That's in the past, but I was like, no, don't worry. We're your friends. We're not strangers. I put my arm in the way.
Yeah.
I mean, Iger just need to ask his sorry, you know, and the tech priest is just gonna ask for a monetary donation for expenses, and everything's gonna be fine. Like, you know, the ship is gonna keep moving.
How can you
Some
be
of us
so
may not be
sure?
breathing.
Sister Romelia,
Please.
What percentage oxygen do you need?
The percentage I need through the faith of the Emperor may be different from everyone. However, generally, having all the oxygen would be preferable.
Because I'm
Simply
considering
because
25% could be more efficient.
I would prefer if we had full oxygen supply.
I suppose if I did oxygen rationing and got used to it, 25 could work.
There are some void crafts that are used to such measures. However, I don't believe the nobility would take kindly to being asked to
Stop breathing.
Yes,
I'm breathing
that.
for a bit, please. Come on, it's cringe. Anyway,
So, for the
Please,
safety of the
the-
ship
Take a
at
break from
large.
breathing. You don't need the air.
We're going to have a possibly uncomfortable conversation. Is it anything that your compatriots would like to hear?
no, not at all. They wouldn't like to hear. They probably shouldn't really. It's just gonna take time. They have busy lives.
Yes, you should probably dismiss them.
You can go, boys.
But
You can school.
before you leave, could we catch your names and ID numbers?
No
Just
reason.
for the record, Keith.
My name is Dave.
Please.
Roll me awareness. Roll me
Yeah,
awareness.
please just let us.
100.
Please just give us your ID to copy down, if you.
You see on the, like, as he says, Dave, you see on his vest that is like private something else.
Private R. Mary Regulus. Interesting.
Please,
Uh,
it'll.
Wow.
Yeah. Please just if you would just hand us your ID. We're going to need to. There's a lot of people on this ship. A name won't be enough.
There are many Daves.
Do I get a bonus to awareness?
he gives it to you, and then he starts walking.
Do I get a bonus to awareness?
You all get like plus 60 bonus. Like this is
Oh, I
just
still failed.
Oh wait, no, my skill means I can't fail.
It was just sort of a joke roll. Don't worry.
All right.
Alright.
It's just like
Oh, and
So yeah, we
failed.
just get their
in
we get their
80%.
ID
That's
to
the
cross-reference later.
Yeah.
you got both their IDs. You see this man like walking. He turns the corner and just hears stomp, 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 stomp.
Yeah.
He does
Is that?
basically the same. Hey.
Right, they
y'all
seem
need
to
go.
be they seem to be very nervous as well. In any case, Paprika, certainly you can impress upon him the seriousness of the situation.
It's not that serious.
Well, if. Mhm.
It's not all that serious if you don't need to breathe.
Yeah,
Be
not
careful.
serious.
Your nervous laughter eats up more oxygen supply.
It does sound like you're breathing an awful lot. This
Okay.
is your room, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Hey, would you mind unlocking it for us?
Yes, I don't wish to take up the hall any longer.
You press against the door, Dardik, and it begins opening already. Like, it is not locked.
We're good.
The man freezes.
Alright,
He's just gonna have like 3 bongs out in the open, isn't he?
the purple orc's just sitting there token up, like, oh,
Oh yeah, I
what
forgot.
you
It-
doing in my den?
Fun fact, if you capture the purple orc, you can continue entering and leaving the room that he's in to gain infinite fate points.
Live. By the way, it's gonna be a while until I do another purple orc. Until one of you loses a fate point.
Makes sense. Let's not abuse the gift of God.
Dardik is just gonna kind of step inside and start opening
The
drawers,
room
looking around.
smells weird. Like immediately, like you hear this, you feel this, like smell this distinct, like you feel that before under hives, like places, like this is clearly drugs. Like don't even need to roll around. Like this is clearly something illegal. Like
Yeah.
sweet, the sweet herbs,
Earthy
No, herbs.
aroma.
Yeah.
The herbal remedies.
Mm-hmm.
So, if I may attempt to put this together, you loosely shared a libation with the tech priest that had more than just sweet amasec in it. And you did this and then immediately decided that it was a good idea to fight him.
Okay. Honestly, okay. No, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. The tech priest got mad. He started beating me up like a fucking doll. That's it. And I hit him to save my life. Okay? Everyone, are we okay with that? That's what happened.
I'm gonna, if I could, I'd like to use the aspects to trace the smell to its source.
So, like, as it turns out, the aspects, it is like able to detect what is stronger as weak. It detects like tons of like residual drugs. Like it just goes haywire.
Yeah. No, yeah, I just mean, is it able to detect like where it's coming from?
Yeah, you go through the drawers. You see like inside a drawer, like an empty drawer, completely empty. It starts peeking.
I see. Does it have a false back?
It does. You open it up. It has a small stash of things.
Right. Can I identify?
like,
Does it happen?
Yeah, you just grab. It's like 4 obscure bottles. One friend zone. Like I will give you like the whole fucking list. Give me a moment.
Yeah.
You don't super need to item 5,
Itemize it,
whatever.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, because you're probably not gonna use it, but you know.
yeah.
Like, there's a perfect
I mean,
Jack
I will want to confiscate it because
Well, yeah,
you
yeah,
never
but we
know
don't-
when you
Yeah,
could.
but we don't need like an itemized list of it because we're not.
Yeah, we just know he has the
Or
drugs
using
now, and then we can hang it out later.
Okay, so I can try to give. Because there are some useful things to clearly.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That isn't mine. What is that?
Alright. Hey, can I, sir, may I check your hands?
Gives you his hands. Why?
I'm gonna scan his prints.
You don't get anything from his prints, but you do get the drug like beeping.
Oh no, yeah, well, no. So I want to scan his prints and see if they are the only prints on the bag.
Oh, they are. Oh, they are.
Yes.
Okay.
Would you be so kind as to accompany us to the Admiral's quarters?
Oh,
I do believe you may have some business with him.
Calm down. Okay? Okay, let's say I did drug the tech priest.
Thank you for your admission of guilt.
Yes, good confession. Please tell us why.
Cause it would be fun. He is a fun dude to hang out with. I gave him some Obscura. And I thought it would be fun. It would just get really dopey.
Did you give him anything else?
No, I didn't. He just drank the whole bottle at the same time.
Well, you see, we detected traces of friendzone in his system as well.
He looks into the
Yes, he was
eyes.
indeed friend-zoned.
Did he drink friendzone before fighting me? He comes to a realization. Oh. Okay. So, this does look bad, I would assume, but... You know where we're going to? Morkarkan.
I've heard of it, yes. It's I hear that it has a lot of ocean. It'll be very nice to smell the brine again.
Say, you ask Igor to plead forgiveness to the tech priest. And I... give you my products?
And, why would we like your products? A good admission that those are yours,
Okay.
by the way. That's another good confession. You're on a roll.
Fuck.
I smile.
Oh, I mean, I never explicitly said. Anyway, okay.
No, I'm recording it.
Okay. What
And
if
besides,
I...
your words are a confession, even if not to us, but to the God Emperor himself.
You know what? I have an idea. He starts like... You see like tears rolling. I am gonna snitch. On everyone. What about that? You allow me to go if I do that?
There is a chance that we can at least negotiate reduced sentence if you help us take stuff down.
No,
Yes.
I don't understand. If they know they are gonna put me on an airlock and open it up.
Isaac was not the imposter.
And then realize chimes went away. And he comes back. It's a fucking simulacrum.
I'll look to Dardik. He's a pretty smart guy. See if he wants to take him up on this.
Oh, this might indeed be a strategic move for the good of the entire ship. However, the question rests with whether the tech priests will be appeased, and I'm not entirely certain that they will.
And tell Igor
But
to
there-
plead forgiveness, and he will. I'm probably sure he will for the sake of the ship.
So, Isaac,
If I...
could you tell us, Isaac, how do you think this, Magos, my Magos friend acquired Brenzon, if not from you?
He's gonna be my first snitch. He bought regularly.
I see.
We were good friends. He purposely fucked up his filtration system to be able to get high. That's what he told me.
That would explain why not even the tech priests were able to notice that at first. You would need to be an expert in order to do that so subtly, wouldn't you?
Maybe, I don't know. I'm not a...
Isaac, what would you say the normal symptoms of using Obscura are?
Hallucination. If you take it enough, which I think the tech priest gulped down my flask did. And if he took friends on... Oh! That explains a lot.
Just out of character, I can just imagine Dardik being like, without a doubt, you are the worst drug dealer I've ever met.
I didn't know he was gonna go down everything.
So,
Hmm.
specifically, specifically, would you say that, Obscura, does it leave you sort of, I guess, aloof, distracted, sort of?
Come on.
Jesus?
Yes.
You cut out, I think.
Yeah, no, in small amounts, yes.
I see.
Hmm.
That description does match out.
Andrew going back on the DMs. Like a fool. Anyway.
That does match with what I remember of him.
So,
Just tell Igor to ask for forgiveness and everything's gonna be fine.
I believe this is a more complicated case. We will need you to accompany us either way.
Yes.
yes.
Once we've taken you to the Admiral, then I believe all four of us should at least discuss what we wish to.
If it makes you feel better, the Mechanicus will probably be more angry at Igor than you.
Igor was the one who dealt the blow, but not the one who holds prime responsibility.
Yes, but well.
And I have a feeling that between the two of you, you owe more to him than the other way around.
Yes, although technically speaking, if what he says is true, then the Magos himself is also to blame. And Isaac was the one to get throttled.
Double back to my out-of-character worst drug dealer ever.
You can do that in character. That's no problem.
Darting is thinking that, but he's not saying that.
We have quite a story. We just need to discuss as a group how exactly we wish to present all this information. I have my own opinions.
Let us go speak to the Admiral, just the five of us.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So let me quickly. Give me a moment. You go over to the bridge. We'll do a bit of loading right now. Give me a moment.
Loading.
Because then I can do a thing. Then you can, in the meanwhile, read as I prepare stuff.
One of the many things that I've stolen from you, I have to steal the loading screen as well, because that is a very handy device.
Look, Romelia got added to the loading screen.
Yay!
Yes. Me and my scorched face.
Yeah. Tip/lore from the Palmyra Libraria. Mars Libraria, yeah. Mars and Ryza have some deep rivalries. Such predates the Horus Heresy, as Ryza was a highly developed Forge world with its own distinct culture and influence. As the Horus Heresy happened and Mars fell into the side of Horus, Ryza threw itself, able to replace Mars as the cult Mechanicus center of the galaxy. This would likely have worked should have Ryza held out during the years of Heresy. However, the siege of Ryza and the absurd fucking luck of the Chaos Forces weakened Ryza quite a bit. Who would have thought that invading a Forge world with a moon-sized weapons platform would have been that easy?
With the moon-sized weapons platform.
It is.
Don't bully Jesus. He's doing his best.
I know.
I know because
No,
it doesn't
you
have
don't.
spell
It's
checker.
Portuguese. It's the
Yeah.
Portuguese
No.
word for platform.
Yeah, just like
No, also doesn't-
just how indentured workers is how you say indentured.
Okay, I am going to. You go over to the bridge to have a word with Admiral, and I am. Okay, everyone loses Fredno. You died in the way through here.
Everyone takes 20 wounds.
Anyway.
All of our
I think I
characters.
lived. I fall down.
All of our characters fall out of the elevator with like daggers with Brazilian flags on the back of them sticking out of our backs.
You walk up to the lounge on the bridge, and you see Murakin looking down on you. So you got your culprit. I see.
Not
It's
Culprit
a little more
necessarily.
complicated than that. We
Just a
would wish a
gentleman
room to
who'd like-
discuss.
Yes, it is indeed
Discuss.
complicated.
Would you like me to... I can request appearance of anyone in the ship that you have as a witness, or...
Well, Igor for one. For another, well, our Magos, our Magos friend who got knocked out, although I don't know if he's currently able.
He doesn't seem to be.
I do
Magos
believe
are
we should. I do believe we should have the other Magi on call. We don't need them there yet,
Yes,
but
I believe it would complicate things if they were to hear the whole story right now, immediately.
yes.
We should.
I do like that I prepared for this exact circumstance. Go on, go on.
We should, I believe, deliberate a bit beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. Deliberate.
Yes.
Okay, so how do you want to approach this?
Who exactly are these men?
These are just people lounging around.
Then, just a personal room for us all to discuss in private would be.
All of you are dismissed. As he bellows, everyone quickly respects the motion and leaves.
Mm-hmm. Then I suppose we should begin with the story.
The story?
Of course, we believe we have the motion of events.
Yes, there was a competitive arrangement between yourself and Admiral Geheim. You selected your team of a tech priest who happened to be there and just someone who was always hanging around at the corner of the bar. This man here by the name of Isaac.
Yes.
The two met in a sportsmanlike fashion.
Yes. Well, yes.
Isaac
specifically-
furnished.
Yeah, Igor with Isaac and Herman with the Magos.
Of course. The two met in a sportsmanlike fashion and exchanged a bottle, which the Magos eagerly drank. The two entered a fight, and during this course of events, Isaac was beaten within an inch of his life by the Magos in a fit of uncharacteristic violence.
Well, more specifically, thrown down, jumped on, and nearly strangled.
Yes, that would be a more accurate description. In order to save Isaac's life, Igor had to incapacitate the Magos.
And they did.
Yeah.
To save this man. Otherwise, he would be
Yes.
dead.
And
Of
I believe
course.
I'll need to refer to the more professional opinion of my colleagues for further details as to the Magos' fit.
Yes.
If I may speak first.
Yes. Go ahead.
What complicates the situation originally would seem to be, of course, Mr. Igor committed, of course, the folly, but Isaac here, I poke him, exchanged a drink with the Magos. This drink contained an illegal drug, Obscura. Thus,
Isaac? This is highly disrespectful to your station in the Navy.
Oh,
Did
just
you-
you wait.
And you drugged the tech priest? This is bad.
More than once, I'm afraid.
Yes.
yes,
Well-
Isaac here is an admitted dealer of drugs. However, to speak on the tech priest condition, I believe it would be best to leave it to our AdMech friend.
Yes.
You had Max in your secrets.
Yes. Allegedly, according to Isaac, although we don't have too much proof of this. Actually, I suppose I could go back through his logs, although I don't know how far back they'll date. But allegedly he deals frequently to Bagos Barbaros, and it seems Barbaros. It seems Barbaros may have taken a dose of Frenzon beforehand, and the drugs mixed.
I've heard that it's called being friend-zoned.
Wait, you telling the tech priest was consuming drugs?
Yes, at the very least with this friends-on, it appears to be of his own volition rather than Isaac here drugging him. Isaac was surprised to hear it.
Yes,
Oh.
he seems to have turned. Apparently, he purposefully broke his filtration system to be better affected by drugs.
He looks around. Well,
This is why it's such a complex situation.
I understand.
Isaac, could you tell us when you last dealt anything to the Magos?
Well,
We were
aside
gonna have
from
on the
last
guards.
night, of course.
Yeah, not last night we were gonna have another meeting, and the 3 days before, I also handed him some obscura.
Okay, so last night and 3 days ago,
Yes.
did they have the meeting last night? Or was
Yeah,
did you
we
not?
did have. We got pulled when the meeting was happening.
Can I check the logs real quick to see if I can, catch the audio of them doing the dealing?
When they are you realize the moment they sit down, the audio is corrupted. It's deleted.
I see.
Mm.
Yes, well, yes, it does seem, at the very least, there was definitely tampering. He seems to have deleted his own files. So
Smart
yes,
bastard.
well, considering, not terribly smart, considering it, makes it very clear that he was hiding something. Really, if he wanted to hide it, he should have saved a generic loop of vague audio beforehand to keep playing over.
Dumb bastard. Anyway, go on.
Yes. Well, anyway, Admiral, you see, here is the conundrum. Sir, Admiral Igor was the one who actually hit Magos Barbaros, which my friends and my other friends in the Adeptus Mechanicus, upon hearing that, would obviously most likely immediately take to trying to punish him.
Yes.
But of course,
He was acting in a justifiable fashion.
yes. But of course yeah.
Well, forgiveness to Mr. Isaac. He mentions like a code, law, naval law, like the 656 naval law about the obscura and the punishment for it.
Death by obscura consumption.
So, yeah. So, Igor, of course, is who the Magos would immediately be wanting to punish, but considering the circumstances, it's I personally think his motives were more or less sound.
Yes, he was defending just a member of the Navy.
Of course.
Considering this, I do believe there should be some punitive measures taken against both Isaac and Magos Barbaros.
I would agree, but seeing how this entire thing was started by the fact Magos Barbaros was punished, well, of course, the fair way would be both reserving the same punishment, but though one is a holy man.
Yes. However, if I may also say, Isaac here has offered us information on other dealings of illegal drugs across this ship.
And
has
Yeah,
a tool.
well, I should also state it wouldn't quite be the same punishment, as Isaac is a dealer, which carries a heavier sentence, I believe. But he has offered to he has offered to rat out some others, which I suppose might commute it slightly.
Yes. If I may offer my own opinion on this situation, I believe we should accept Mr. Isaac's deal so that we can uncover as much of the root cause and take care of it before anything unfortunate
Is he like
happens.
putting his hand behind his back? Okay. Okay.
And we should inform the AdMech of the Magos' unfortunate dealings.
Yes,
However, we should allow Mr.
can you-
Igor to take some blame to
Although-
appease them.
I believe if we tell them that Magos that the Magos Barbaros was drugged and drugged of his own accord and actively killing a man, I believe they may be able to accept that he was struck as a measure of not self-defense but defending your common man. They may be able to accept that. I believe we should maybe leave out Igor's name, just to prevent any hostilities between them.
Igor's name is a bit more public. However, the tech priests won't allow this man to live. I would wager. Plus, he looks around. The commissars.
Yes, it is unfortunate that we cannot have a truly perfect decision.
If Dekdaros decides to shoot this man, he will.
Well, that is the commissariat's discretion and not ours. We've simply uncovered the facts and placed them here with our recommendations.
Yes.
Ultimately, the final decision is yours, Admiral.
Yes, but as I said, we should. My belief as a member of the Mechanicus is that we should present the reasoning for hitting Magos Barbaros, and but not present the name. Not tell them it was Igor.
Oh, very well. Go forth. Talk to the tech priest. I will attempt to ascertain a commute and see if I can get a list of names. Should all be. If a single name is a lie, well.
Yeah. By the way, does the Admiral have a comm bead? Or similar?
He does. He does. Yes, he does.
I'm going to. Actually, I guess we can just, as walking away. Side note: I don't personally care what happens to that man. We're merely trying to get him to cooperate.
Honestly, I just want the ship back. If killing him now would make it work, might as well do it.
Yes.
But
we should, if we can, try to get a list of who's also partaking of these drugs.
Very well. If you must lie to him.
Yeah. I mean, I'll turn to Isaac. Isaac, I hope you're willing to cooperate us with your information.
Yeah, of course. I can. I'll snitch them all. Just promise they won't put me on the airlock.
I promise you will not be put into the airlock. In the name of the God Emperor himself, I shall make that promise to you.
Thank you. Wait, is that thing like a monkey's paw? What? No. The monkey's. No, wait, that's how.
We don't believe in monkey's paws.
The Jaquero's paw. Anyway, let's go.
Yes, either way, if your information does turn out to be faulty, of course, all of that blame lies on you.
Okay.
So
So-
please, do your best.
Okay, I am going to get you guys over to the bazaar. Okay. Do it quickly. So you have half an hour before Nova needs to leave, which is fine. We're gonna be ending this soon, I believe.
Yeah, well, we have an hour.
Send over here and get to cargo A, I believe, was where the bazaar is located. As you enter the bazaar, you see Magos, Kiros, and Oryxes still faffing about. Now they're bickering on each other.
Oh, I don't think we need Isaac with us. I think we turn him over to the Admiral.
Okay. Does everyone agree?
Yeah,
Yep.
I mean,
Okay.
There we go.
That man is dead before night.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Oh yeah. I
we're
just said,
letting-
hey, he's not gonna get vented. He can get blammed.
Yeah, we're letting the Admiral take care of the questioning, more or less.
Okay.
Oh, so needs to. Yeah.
Oh. Hello! Any progress? Did you find the murderer? I mean, he's not dead, but it could
Yeah.
be a murderer. It
We've,
probably is.
We have come to we have reached the end of this mystery, we believe.
Oh. You see that both eyes just shine.
Yes, from what we could discern, in addition to being drugged with Obscura, Magos Barbros also of his own initiative took some amount of friends on.
Give me a moment.
You need to use the. I think you need to use the
The-
proper term.
You see them both just stare blankly at your words. They look amongst each other and begin binary screeching.
What are they binary screeching?
Okay, what do we do? I don't know what we do. I think we should... Okay, let's go to a consensus. What do we need to do? We cannot allow this to leave. This is gonna go back on us. How does a
It's on
tech
drugs.
priest
Kill the
take
witnesses.
drugs?
Kill the witnesses. Kill all the witnesses.
We cannot let this leak. No. They're gonna start questioning what do we do with a tech priest. Hey, look back at Paprika. Hey, does anyone know of this? Like, how many?
Thus far, only the Admiral and the drug dealer.
Admiral? God, yeah, they look at each other. Can we trust the Admiral? Perhaps. I think he won't do something if we threaten the ship again.
Yeah.
Well, the Admiral offered his help rather willingly. I think that.
Yes.
Hey, Paprika, we want to keep this under the rug.
Yes.
A tech priest using drugs is kind of a bummer for our organization, and
Yes, quite.
we don't necessarily want it. A tech priest. You probably would eventually mention he damaged his own filtration. That a tech priest harmed the technology to get off.
Yes,
This-
we can keep this quiet. We're but
Oh, you can. I thought I was going to do something about that.
yes, we are however questioning the drug dealer and trying to uncover the drug ring to the rest of its extent.
Should anyone ask about your result? Drug dealer drugged our poor Macbeth, who had a failing filtration system. That shall be our official report. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yes.
She slips you down an envelope.
Mhm.
Of
Yes.
50 thrones.
Megai, yes. So just to confirm, the reason he was struck was in defense of the man who he was in the process of strangling. So do you consider that a reason, a viable reason for striking one of our own?
Hitting a tech priest, that's pretty bad. That's kind of bad.
But would you not strike someone else if one of your other tech priests were being strangled or otherwise attacked?
I mean, I will need to concede on that one. Yes, I would have striked against my own man if they were to save alive. I don't want to be a hypocrite.
Yes. So we have similarly been requested to keep the offender's name quiet, for he had his just reasonings.
Very well. So you gonna?
Yes.
So that drug dealer, he's the responsible one. I want a quiet public affair to show what happens if you try to damage one of our tech priests, try to abuse our cog boys
Yes.
and girls.
That should be fine. There may be some amount of delay on that as he is being questioned.
Of course. But after he has been questioned, I do not believe there will be any harm in your request. As long as we don't vent him out of the airlock. I did make a promise on that one, but any other method is fine.
Sorry, can you repeat the last thing that I didn't hear?
Sorry. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, he's being. Yes, it may take some delay because he's being questioned, but afterwards we can contact the Admiral and have something arranged for you. As long as it's not venting him out of the airlock. I did make a promise to the God Emperor on that one, but any other method you wish is fine.
Okay.
Yes.
Very well.
I suppose, would you be fine if say a member of the commissariat were to execute him?
Oh, in a public display? Yes.
It would.
That'd be good.
It would, because see, technically speaking, we've entered into a negotiation with him for a commuted sentencing, but the commissariat is not burdened by that.
Oh, that does sound pleasant. How this will end. All these junkies are just gonna be undone, and well. Oh, hi Pixels, who just joined.
We solved the murder mystery.
There was no murder.
Yeah.
Murder mystery.
There will be one soon.
As an additional note, do you plan for a punishment on Magos Barbaros?
I am gonna quietly give him a lower standing position, and just leave it at and keep a good eye on the boy.
I see.
If he ever wakes up.
Yes.
Which looks likely. I mean, we are tech priests, we can fix our own boys.
Yes, I shall give my prayers to the Omnisaya for his swift recovery.
I'm glad everyone here is in accordance. Remember, Barber was drugged, 50 fronts for Dardic, 50 fronts for Romelia.
I am glad that the Ecclesiarchy and the Mechanicus can come together on something for once.
And 50 fronts for Matthias, as you like handing to... Nothing?
I turn off the recorder. Let's just delete that.
Marvelous. It was a magnificent time to doing business. Paprika and all your friends, you are dismissed.
Alright.
They begin talking amongst each other once again, and Kairos just leaves. He seems content.
Well, It somewhat resolved itself.
I'm glad we've come up with at least what I believe to be the best possible outcome for this entire course of events.
Yes.
Perhaps. I have
Meanwhile, back at the bar, the guy's like getting like looking at the camera style like off the office thing. I did it. They were fighting and I was annoyed, so I hit him in the head with a bottle.
And no one saw because everyone was drunk.
Back there, Herman, like, I did it. I shot him with a dart beforehand, full of friends on. And then I hacked into him and deleted the last 5 minutes so it looks suspicious.
It goes to Dardick's like, yes, I was the one who did it. Of course, I was always at the bar. I was very much hungover. I can't quite recall, but I think that I took Igor's hand with the bottle and directed it into that tech priest's skull.
Funnily enough, if you use the sprint talent in the right way, you can direct so much force into one small area.
Cut to Vasilov. I did it.
I was testing my accolades.
I was testing my acolytes and they didn't trace back to me, so I should be fine.
They didn't trace back to me, so they're fired.
They're all on probationary period now.
Cut to Magos or Xyz. Yes, I did it. Fuck Mars.
Cut to the purple orc. I did it, and I disguised myself as everyone. I'm a real sneaky boy.
They didn't even see me.
Say the purple oak, cause I sure haven't.
Anyways.
You motherfuckers, did you find the purple orc?
Oh, by the
Yes,
way,
we did.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why you got a fate threshold.
That's where my fate came from.
Yeah.
Yes,
by the
correct.
way,
I found it.
I am going to contact
Oh,
the admiral over the combeat again and ask him to relay to Igor and. Well, I mean, also I guess we need to relay to the admiral the story as it's going to be told.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the deal.
He seems okay with it. Like, he doesn't mind that much, he just wants the ship back, as he kind of exclamates.
Yeah, and I ask him to relay this to Igor as well.
Yeah, he does.
He was also in the room.
He then informs Igor, you shouldn't know, never mention this to anyone. And leads him on his way. Vasilov calls you for an after-mission report, as he's like, hello, how's the day been? The ship is back running, the engines are online.
Indeed.
This has been the most enjoyable leg of our mission thus far. I felt at peace again.
Yes.
That was strange.
Auspex
It does
readings
feel nice to
indicate-
be able to.
Auspex readings indicate approximately 72% oxygen.
It does
And
feel
they-
good to be able to take a deep breath.
And 8% alcohol is coming from Vasilov. As alcohol is talking, as Vasilov like brings you in and everyone, you might be been informed of and read the dossier. If you haven't, I'll give you a rundown. He brings up a map, a large map on the slideshow. This is the world we're gonna be visiting. Yes, it's up to scale. This is more Kargan, the world we're gonna be visiting, and stopping by.
Am I gonna need to like make like a actual friggin' topographical map of my next region, or?
Yes, we do need a competing brass. Don't worry.
Okay, good. I'm
your
glad we
turn.
sorted that out.
I'll beat you all. Watch as we draw a MS Paint map with a smiley face.
Hey Nova, Nova, could you give us a little sea serpent somewhere in here? Just to really complete that map look.
Yeah.
I mean, I would honestly consider that I would consider that a win because the smiley face is just positive.
Very well. There are 4 important houses.
Uh-oh.
Each of them has a different imperial code, which they didn't very much like each other. However, they are attempting a sort of peace maybe uneasy, maybe not. The reports seem to indicate both. These 4 houses all have their own religions, which the dossier goes more into. And there are a few points of contention that we might want to visit during our time before the pre-wedding thing that is going to happen. All of you, I'm inviting at least all of you. I managed to get everyone as my aide in that thing, and I'll be there having fun with that pre-wedding. However, these religions might have their well, we must check each and every one of them to make sure they cannot be infiltrated by chaos thingies if they aren't already. And to in general investigate the world to see if there is any foul play. We have no explicit sign of foul play. However, you are acolytes. You are meant to find these things, even if there aren't any. You know how this works. So,
Of course.
there are these points of importance. The Shipenanigans Church, which is headed in Hive Kargan, down here. He points to
Yes, the Snurch, or Snake Church.
Yeah. The Shipenanigans Church is the largest church in the world, and is based around consumption of intoxicants. We have the monasteries, and Morak Monastery being the main one of the Ophelian dynasty.
Wrong.
Yeah, I know, because this is. I don't think this is how it writes it. And then we have the. I'm gonna go after.
I'm gonna put this guy here now.
On the land, a land monster.
Oh, that's the land. Okay,
Yeah.
Brad.
Yeah. Oh, I just exited. Also,
I do have to go though.
Yeah, if you want, I would you just need to vote. If you saw the
Okay.
dossier, you get to vote where we are going next. Where was going to be the first mission? We could go to the city center and check to see if there is any rumors of heresy or perhaps any strange occurrences that we will check upon. There is also. Let me do this faster. Less of an accent because it's going to be faster. Oh, there's an anonymous lion cat on the dossier. The Imperial District is where our diplomats are going to be staying. If you want to ask them for any help, also in Hive Kargan. And Solaria is the city of the Heraclean dynasty. They are merge of the Mechanicus and Imperial cult. They're weird ass merge, honestly. It could be nice to investigate them. See what they're up to. Maybe performing tech heresies, maybe not. It's always good to give a check. What else? The Northern Archipelago has the Atoran dynasty and their sort of predestination religion, where people they post strangeness that they don't go to church, which is weird. Though I don't see how cults can form in these situations where they don't convene often. And then I also received a personal call for Domagan, the military center of the world, where I'll be meeting with the generals of the world. I'll be going. This is the first place I will be going. If you want to go with me, well, you can go right in. Otherwise, you off to your own devices. There are 4 to 5 days before the wedding. We assume that it's going to be 5 once we arrive. For the pre-wedding, and then 7 days after that to the wedding itself. It's a bit confusing. This culture has weird pre-wedding things. This is just a time limit to everything you can do before we must go to the wedding. Capiche? It's because I'm gonna need my personal aides to handle the festivities. I need someone to watch over me, so I don't get drunk.
Of course.
Did he say so he doesn't get drunk? Because I have bad news
Yeah.
for him.
I think he
no,
said drugged.
He did drunk and then comma too drunk.
Oh.
Too drunk to make bad sight of myself. So,
Yeah,
where do you want to
telling
go
you,
first?
I am Inquisition, yes. It's fun job. All of the MSEC you want is right here.
I
You want to see my badge? Here's my badge. It's shaped like an eye.
I believe the best place for us to start our investigation would be Hive Kargon. There's multiple points of interest there already, so we can attempt to investigate multiple things at once
yeah,
and see if we find any
transport-
hits.
Transportation.
Snurch.
I have a personal envoy that is gonna keep carrying me everywhere in the planet. Is one of the Imperial Guard companies. They can fly us everywhere. It will take a few hours, of course. I mean, to travel down 20,000 kilometers, for example, will take around, give or take, 10 hours. Probably more.
Alright.
More like 12. Braz, give me. Like, these are future planes.
The circumference of the Earth is 25,000 miles,
Yeah. Oh,
which
no.
is
No, it's
40,000 kilometers.
Yes.
So yeah, that stacks up.
Yeah.
I just had to make sure.
It's similar to our size, as I made it to be.
You put a lot more effort into the scale than I do. I just say squares and call it good.
Yeah.
You want units? You want units? Go eat a bear.
Far away is it, Brass?
It's a narrative beat. If it's 2 squares away, it's 2 narrative beats. You happy?
Fine.
It's just you can take plane, and the guard is offering us a plane. But however, it's going to be sticking about. Stop saying Craig under your breath, Paprika. Why? Who is Craig?
No,
Please.
see if you'll look that is Andrew E said that.
Shut up, Andrew. He screams to the skies.
But yes, I do wish to investigate this odd church for any potential heretical
So-
information.
You wish to
Okay.
investigate the Snurch because I
I
also
do wish to investigate the
Snurch.
Snurch.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
everyone is gonna. Does everyone agree? Does anyone have any other points to make? Because the Snurch might be
Mentioned
the
something about a Heraclean faction?
Heraclean faction. The one that,
I-
if you read on the dossier, I don't know if you have it open on your phone. It is.
I could open it.
It is a sort of weird mash of Imperial code and machine code. It's a bit wacky.
Yeah.
As I'd say, it's in the same area, but what I'd say as the comrade Vasilov mentioned, we ought to check the city center first. It's check
Yeah.
for rumors beforehand. Not to mention we just came off dealing with that drug deal, and I'd rather not go right back into it with the church.
As you wish. Either way, I believe Hive Kargon will be our best starting point. It has many points of interests, and then from there, any rumors we find we can attempt to follow up on throughout the planet.
So I will leave you to go to Hive Kargan. That's where the space elevator is going to descend us. I will be going personally to Domogan, and then we will talk later, perhaps in 2 days. Until then, it's been a pleasure working these 3 weeks with you. We have achieved quite a lot, and well, you see, I will have some updates about the current situation and how things are to be dealt with. So, it's not after we start doing some dealings. It's not gonna be possible for the crew of the ship to start wondering about Inquisition. We should avoid such thing befalling. But these missions to have a few walls, to say the least. That is, layers, much like onions. I will explain the layered system very soon.
As you wish,
Um,
comrade
Oh
Vasilov.
shit, I'm zoomed all the way out. There we go.
Very well. Any further questions?
I believe
possess
I
none.
understand well enough.
Well, let's go. This cinema is gonna be used for a screening of movie.
Hmm. Please let me know if you uncover anything about that odd purple skin Xenos.
I will.
If you catch it, I would love to attempt to dissect it.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I seem to have found 50 extra thrones in my pocket, and I know exactly how I plan to spend each and every one of them.
I have a question out of character.
Yes.
Oh, what is it?
How did you deal with me not being here?
left
Tried
the
to sort of
room.
laugh because, well, like there was. I mean, this. I sort of left you, like, just left the room because otherwise I didn't know exactly what to do with you. Maybe accompany the tech priest, I guess, what you did.
If you meant out of character, we did
Or-
cry.
Or join the riot. I guess.
So out of so I did not gain
What-
50 thrones. I will come up
Um,
with what happened during that period.
That's okay. Send it over to me.
I guess.
I did like the image of Chives just leaves to join the general strike. I did also consider that.
Yeah, that is very funny.
Anyway.
It's so. It just reminds me of the first scene with Chives just closing the door. I agree, just like in silent agreement. Ah, yeah, I understand. Close.
By the way, this
Chives is a
doesn't.
very patriotic tech priest, alright?
No, I understand. Has a very God Emperor focused sister.
Omnisaya focused. Oh, you mean you? Okay, never mind.
No, I'm
Okay,
talking about
so-
myself.
Everyone, I think this ends the session for the day. It was a slightly shorter one because this was supposed to be sort of, if you did the spaceship, though I realize it was a bit longer than expected.
I loved it. I loved just investigation kind of stuff, just not. Cause yeah, I just like this kind of stuff. It wasn't like full of heresy. It wasn't just like in your face. It was just really
Who
good.
done it?
Well,
Not bad.
It meshes
Who broke?
perfectly with Dardick's backstory. He loved
So
it.
yeah, it seemed like a fun time. I'm sad that I missed it. I'm gonna come up with something that happened when I wasn't there, Jesus, and I have a number of other things I actually need to discuss with you
Yeah.
about the Ordo Reductor.
Yeah, we do
Yeah.
have we will be putting out a VOD if you want to like watch
You know,
if
it
you
is
wanna
fun.
watch what happened,
Mhm.
but like
Okay.
yeah.
otherwise
I am a
it's,
bit,
you know.
I'm a bit sorry for Matthias because I guess he didn't have a lot of combat, a lot of like religious stuff. So yeah, he sadly weren't able to partake that much.
But
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for not being able to. be
I'm also
here.
just not good with the mystery thing. I don't have critical thinking skills.
Yeah, I'm not fully comfortable with saying why I had to go, but Andrew can vouch for me that it was for good reason.
Mhm.
I trust you. Whatever you had to go deal with, it's fine. I'm not gonna press
Yep.
you on anything.
The trust doesn't need to come through, Andrew. We getcha.
Yeah.
I
Don't worry. Next session.
misunderstood what you were saying for a moment, and I thought you said I don't trust Andrew anyway.
I mean, that's
That's
fair.
also true.
If you hadn't read the dossier, I do recommend because it's setting up a lot of the things that.
I skimmed it. I need to
Oh,
actually fully read
Jeez,
it.
Sora,
but
do
I
we
do
have any
need to-
post-session text, or should I stop the recording?
No, just stop. I don't have any post session.
Also, I should add.